It's just about game time, and the Blazers never looked more confident than when they arrived earlier. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his clutch gene. He said,
"Yeah, Allie, always a threat." Thanks for that. And it's the Pistons to start out. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. Now here's Jordan. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And you know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Nurkic getting up there and weighting that rim.
Outside for Bay. The 11-footer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Nurkic from 11 feet away. The shot comes out, and the Pistons going the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Here's Nurkic. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And there's the rejection. To the wing, right side. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. Free throw's good. Jordan.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Hart from long range. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, BA. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Defended by Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lillard with the ball. Check by Bagley. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Out to the right wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called, Portland. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Portland trailing here. Simons outside. From downtown. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Detroit stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Ivy, guarded by Payton. Pass to Ivy. 4 on the clock. Over Payton. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's Simons with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Out to the wing, and here's Ivy from the arc. Drops in the 3. Ivy's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Simons. Count it.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
The Pistons leading. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Winslow. There's the drive.
Justice Winslow, one of those players where basketball runs deep. You know, his dad was a member of that legendary Phi Slamma Jamma team at the University of Houston with Drexler and Elijah.
Good on both.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches will ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
4-3. Ivy's shot is off. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Simons. From 11 feet away. That one a little long.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
To the right side. Here's Ivy. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now for Portland, the forwards, Hart and Gray. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then there's Damian Lillard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And Portland has possession. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. From the line, it's deflected. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nurkic just checked in for Portland.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. Fourth, the Pistons.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Defended by Nurkic.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And Portland has possession, trailing by 13. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. He got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Lillard. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Defended by Nurkic. Oh. Touch off the glass. He's got 16. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the SBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
No luck on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Jordan after the basket by Portland. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. From 12 feet, and there it is.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. The 3-ball. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Since we've returned from the All-Star break, these rookies have been shooting it well. You look at Ivy, topping the chart with his efficiency.
Only taking good looks. This first-year player is shooting it at a high clip since the break.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Simons outside with the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Simons.
And Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 11.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Can't get it to drop.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
At the line for Detroit, number 6. At the line for 1.
"19 seconds left in the first half. Simons outside. Pass to Graham. Outside Payton. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Bagley. And so it's the Detroit Pistons, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Detroit Pistons.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic battle between these two guys.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Portland has possession. It's a 14-point game. Pulls up, high post, and the jumper is on the mark.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
The Pistons shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And for the Trailblazers, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Damian Lillard.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
From the arc. Can't hit that one.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
He takes it in, and that one drops for him. 24 points for him. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
With the fadeaway, and again, it's Detroit converting.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the Trailblazers call time here. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, Detroit.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at Detroit, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Right now for Detroit, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Back to Jordan. Picked it. Outside Hart. And no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Pass to Jordan. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Pass to Bagley. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. He's off on that one. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Turnaround Jay. Right wing. Fades. Portland grabs the miss.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 10.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
The shot's good. And the Pistons lead by 18.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
That one falls for Grant. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Payton. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Jordan with it. A real weapon on offense. Average. Around 24.5 a game. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Simons outside. And they get it back.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, the Pistons shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Payton. And it's good. 2 points. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor, and a nice dish from Simons there.
Pass to Jordan. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Right, keep working the baseline behind the defense. But down there, keep
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. That one drops for him.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 43% on this one. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony Simons, Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Lillard in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Pass to Lillard. To the middle. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic.
Defended by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Bay outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight. They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And the Pistons call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For Portland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And they recover it to the paint. Another shot. And he comes up with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away. With steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Defended by Nurkic. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Timeout called, the Blazers. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lillard can't get it to go.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Hart pulls it in. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Three-pointer. And it's Lillard with the three.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in.
Substitution.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 36 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Now here's Lillard. He's closely guarded. That shot wide open.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
13 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Pass to Bay. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 9-point Pistons lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close. This out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
On the wing, Simons. The three is up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Bagley, and Ivy subbed in for Bay. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Winslow comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Hart. And Payton is subbed in for Lillard. .43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. The 15-footer. And again. And it's Detroit converting.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Ivy. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Basketball. Now returning on the floor to your Pistons.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.